In a small, quiet town, there lived a young woman named Emily. She was known for her bright smile that could light up any room. Emily worked at a local bakery, waking up early every morning to prepare fresh bread and pastries for the townspeople. Despite the long hours and hard work, Emily never lost her smile. One day, as she was setting out freshly baked loaves, a man entered the bakery. He was an older man, grumpy and always frowning. He lived alone at the edge of town and rarely spoke to anyone. Every morning he would come in, buy a loaf of bread and leave without saying a word. But today was different. As the man walked in, Emily greeted him with her usual warm smile and a cheerful, "Good morning. How are you today?" The man, taken aback, grumbled something under his breath and handed her the money for his bread. Emily noticed the sadness in his eyes but didn't say anything. Instead, she handed him his loaf of bread with an extra pastry tucked inside. "This is for you," she said. "I made too many today." The old man stared at the pastry, his frown softening just a little. Without a word, he took it and left the bakery. Emily continued with her day, smiling at every customer, making sure each one felt a little warmth and kindness. The next morning, the man returned. This time, as he handed Emily his money, he hesitated. "Why do you always smile like that?" he asked, his voice gruff but curious. Emily looked at him, her smile never fading. "Because I believe a smile can make someone's day a little brighter," she replied. "You never know who might need it." The man didn't respond, and he nodded slowly and took his bread. That day, as he walked through the town, something unusual happened. He noticed the children playing in the park, the flowers blooming in the gardens, and the friendly waves from his neighbors. For the first time in a long time, he felt something shift inside him. The following day, the man entered the bakery with a small bunch of wildflowers in his hand. He placed them on the counter in front of Emily. "These are for you," he said awkwardly. "I saw them on my way here and thought you might like them." Emily's smile widened, and she thanked him sincerely. From that day on, the man began to change. He started talking to people in the town, smiling back at Emily, and even helping out at the local community center. The once grumpy old man had found a new lease on life, all because of a simple smile that had melted his hardened heart. Months passed, and the town was brighter than ever. Emily's smile had sparked a wave of kindness that spread through the community. People were kinder, more patient, and more connected than ever before. One evening, as the sun set over the hills, the man visited the bakery to see Emily. He looked at her with a warm smile of his own and said, "You were right, Emily. A smile really can change everything." Emily smiled back, her heart full. "It's amazing what a little kindness can do," she replied. And so, in that small town, a simple smile brought about big changes, reminding everyone that sometimes the smallest gestures can have the greatest impact. Thank you. Have a nice day. Always keep smiling.